Do you like men? Do you hit on men? I really like hitting on men. I've been hitting on men for so long that I've realized that I, in fact, am bisexual. The Hitman series has grown a lot from its roots of essentially being a game where a clone fights his inner demons to one of the best stealth games to ever grace the gaming scene, even surpassing its competition, apart from a small game made by another small studio. But I'm not here to talk about the World of Assassination series because, well, my PC just decided it doesn't want to live anymore, but also because this game has a very soft spot in my heart. Hitman 2: Silent Assassin. It's one of the first games I've ever completed, running it on my dad's work computer while he asked me to set it up for him. So the story begins right after the first Hitman game. What happened to the first Hitman game?
I need to use the bathroom.
So right after that, 47 sorts out God. I mean, it would make sense. He found a priest in Italy that doesn't mind his murderous tendencies. But then as he goes for his weekly confession, the priest then gets kidnapped by the mafia because everybody thinks 47 has become a billionaire after retiring. Which is a lie. He's literally tending to Vittorio's farm. But now that his only friend is now just a price tag, 47 decides to call up the agency to get Diana back in his ear. Because she, and only she, is the woman he can trust. Diana then says they can help him, but at a cost, which 47 is like, who's dying then? Agency then gives him information on Giuseppe Ciriano, the mafioso who kidnapped the priest, but at the cost of killing a guy for a client who has a pretty dumb job that only you could have handled in the first place. So you go in to kill the target and find Vittorio, only to find out that he's been moved from that location. The agency is willing to help, but only if you do one small thing for them. You've been tasked with killing a KGB general in a meeting that has been made specifically for his death, but the other members must survive. 47 heads to a vantage point, silently of course, but then the meeting starts earlier than expected, which leads to him reaching the nest and having incomplete information to complete the hit.
Diana, it appears that a total of 4 generals have joined the meeting and need extra information to pinpoint my target.
That sounds strange, 47, and unexpected. Here's what I've got. The target is about 60 years old, a general in uniform. Do not execute until you have an absolute positive ID on the target, 47. I'm leafing through some private footage from last year. Hang on, 47. Looks like he's right-handed.
That narrows it down. Still no positive ID. My time slot is slipping. Any additional info?
47, I have a feed from the database regarding his medical profile. Apparently he drinks a lot.
Okay. It's close, but still no 100% ID.
Hold on, 47. I've got his personal file right here with a recent photo. 47, he's bald. "47, it appears he's a non-smoker."
After Diana roasts 47 for being bald, you head out to the exfiltration points. But then as you're sipping on your black label beer, I don't know what 47 would drink. He looks like a man who'd drink a beer while yelling at non-locals. And Diana says, "Oh, we don't know where Vittorio is, but we would love for you to come back, Awu." That was not British!
Lemonade.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Binging. Stop it, Dad. It's
So now, you're back in the game, because you're broke. You need to kill the other two generals that were at the meeting because they stopped trusting the redcoat guy, which is your client. The first general decided to get some criminal protection because he has other criminals than redcoat to trust, which means you have to snipe both of them down. The second general is interrogating his own criminal connections in an underground base, which just happens to be your fellow agency member, Random Alcoholic. Which means this is a rescue mission, by the way, so you reach their location and collect a bomb. Don't worry, you'll need it later. You get to the underground base and eliminate the target while getting the hostage, Agent Smith. You know him from the Lee Hong assassination.
Jeez, am I glad to see you.
So, how did you end up in this mess?
I tried to unlock the safe at Madam's place on the second floor, but I don't have the combination for it. I think one of the girls on the second floor knows the combination.
Let me help you out of here.
Now that you have Smithy, you bomb a wall and leave the area. The last general is seeking asylum with Germany because he has a missile guidance system that he could sell. He'll be at a ball. I wonder if our client is interested in it. Meeting with a Spetsnaz agent who was also told to kill him if he actually sells the system to Germany. And a German ambassador. He has the missile guidance system in his safe. Yeah, I know the guy's fucked. So you reach the location and find an invitation and murk the general. After taking him and his lover down, you get to the ambassador and get the missile guidance system. Not without a tussle, of course, but you leave without much. So now, our client wants you to kill an arms dealer in Japan who has an even better missile guidance system. But one problem, we don't know where he is. Which is no problem for the agency. All we have to do is kill his son and plant a tracker on him. So you do just that. You then do two missions which are basically move from point A to point B, which then leads to Castle Hayamoto, where you have to deal with ninjas.
Hey, that a motherfucking RPG? You got a motherfucking RPG? A RPG in a motherfucking backpack?
As you progress through the building, the ninjas will try to ID you because, well, these are hand-picked niggas that Hayamoto chose. Personally, it would make sense to check out the only pasty-looking dude. Oh, you can also push a button for funsies.
Oh fuck, okay, okay, okay.
As you go through the castle, you can find this girl who's also from the first game.
Welcome to our den of iniquity. It is our business doing pleasure with you. May I introduce my number one girl, Lei Ling. She will do everything you desire, and more.
I'm sure. I have a bill at the bar.
Just follow Lei to her room, my friend. And do not drool on the floor.
So, what's new and exciting around here?
I don't know. You tell me.
You don't like being here. Who are you?
I'm not who you think I am. Just as the mirror is not always just a reflection of what you see. I do not belong here.
I'm here on business. Actually, I'm looking for a safe.
I see. Well, help me out of here.
Okay.
And I might have... There's a CIA guy in the basement.
I know.
How?
I know.
Oh well. Here is the combination to the safe, Lil Fawn.
I know. I know.
Mr. Reaper? You here? I'm so glad to see you again. You are my number one.
Good memory. But don't ever call me Reaper again. It's not my name anymore. Still living a lousy life, I see. I saved you from Lee Hong and his triad outfit in Hong Kong. And first thing after that mess, you're in with a thing after that mess. Shut crime lord.
Well, I don't mind.
I guess this is a reversed Mei Ling situation. So, you go upstairs and have a katana fight with Hayamoto and get the other missile guidance system with Lei Ming. Fun fact, the geishas instantly know that you're not one of the niggas that were meant to be there. Kinda like how she instantly IDs you. Your next mission is to eliminate a hacker who found some nifty American software that handles all of their missiles and remote weaponry. But wouldn't the FBI be on this? No, silly Billy, this mission is from our client. So you have to go to some shell company housing the hacker in Kuala Lumpur and eliminate him. One catch though, the agency only has a video from when he was 6. I guess you might have to kill a minor. Your second task is to place a dongle in the main building server so that our client can actually get the software and have all of the missiles. Morality aside, you reach the company and find a hacker, luckily above age and quite legitimately a Discord bot, where you find out that he has a twin brother. While not part of your mission, we move on. When you move on to the main offices, that The hacker has a twin brother who is within the building but will tell you dates if you need to kill him. You reach the server and insert the dongle but experience a change in who's over the phone. I guess Iron Taxes forgot to make Vivian McKee VO this line. As you reach the exfil point, Diana tells you that yep, the twin must die. But you have to make it look like a failed robbery so that the assassination doesn't connect with his brother's assassination. Okay, so you kill the guy and you don't get shit and... Hey, didn't we steal this back in Codename 47? Like, okay, hold on. After another chill session at the church, you get another mission to retrieve our client's stolen goods in a desert. Which desert? No one knows. But the designs are probably telling of which one it is. Your main objective is to get the package back, but this will require you to kill the leader of the group that stole it alongside his colonel, who has the key for the package on him. Which leads to you having to kill a local politician who's trying to sell the package to the UN as he bought it from the group you just dismantled. But try not to kill any of the UN troops, that would give the agency a bad rap. Now what remains is for you to secure the package and eliminate the remaining lieutenant. He seems like a nice guy though. Look at him. He treats his men pretty good for a terrorist group. So you get the lieutenant and secure the package. It's low and secure, dude. Come on, be gentle. But, tutorial, where is he? Who took him? Is he still alive? Well, Diana tells you that they haven't found him, but they are trying their darndest to find him. As you wait! Our client got his shit stolen by some cult he was in cahoots with. But then there's... Is that you? Well, as that was left unexplained, you meet up with Agent Smith, who gives you more information on the cults and where they actually are, but at a price. You need to kill assassins that have been sent for his head, but they don't know that you're also here. Hitman has always been progressive. Even Codename 47 had female guards. Smith then tells you to go to a hospital and kill a physician who's peddling propaganda for the cults upon the ill and rich for some ill-gotten gains. You reach the hospital and fail the mission. That's right. You want to leave the hospital without injuring any of the patients. After reaching the cult-run section of the hospital, you have to find the leader who's up for heart surgery and make sure that his operation is well going. Congratulations. After giving him brain surgery instead, you leave the facility. The fuck was that? Oh my. After ignoring that, you leave the island hospital for some well-deserved R&R. You then watch a news report on the nuclear missiles our client lost. They've been found by the local authorities. I didn't know we'd been bossing this. But the report then exposes our client, Sergei Zavorotko. As you've been progressing through the game, you see cutscenes of our client conducting and preparing your hits in between missions. In the game's opening cutscene, he's at Ortmeyer's facility where you escaped from back in Codename 47. Right after your tweak sesh with the other clones.
Hi, I have an appointment with Dr. Kovacs. My name is Tobias Reaper.
Let me check. That's right. Come in through the door over here. The doctor's office is up these stairs, second floor. The door to your right and then go straight through the operating theater. Hello, Professor. Mr. Reaper is here to see Dr. Kovacs.
Perfect. I'll make sure he's properly taken care of. Hello. This is Professor Orton. We have an emergency situation. Send every man away.
Okay, Professor. Keep everybody away from him. Lock all doors.
Hello and welcome to you, Mr. Reaper. How may I assist you?
That depends. Are you the only Dr. Kovacs here?
Yes, I am.
You were the one with a needle.
It wasn't me. I was hardly involved in the experiments. Ortmeyer, who was in charge. Yes, he's the one to blame, not me.
He's the only reason why Victoria was kidnapped in the first place, as he eventually found out where you were, spreading the rumor that you were stacked so that local thugs would do his job for him, knowing that 47's only way to find him was to go back to the agency, with his plan being to be the agency's biggest investor so that he could get your services alone. Would have fallen flat on his ass if anyone richer came by, but I digress. Now exposed to the world as a nuke-wielding drug lord, Sergei and his lover then conclude that the only way he was made was because of you. Not the agency, but you specifically. I guess our former client isn't the strongest vodka on the cover. The UN then steps in as they fight for nuclear deterrence, but don't want to be pinned for the murder of a Russian national. He's been hauled up back at St. Petersburg, at the same hotel he got 47 to kill a general, who had then sniped him out, but he isn't going down? He should have ragdolled by now. If we head to the building? Oh, it's a cardboard cutout. Odd. Maybe he's in a different part of the building and is just... Is that 47?
I need to use the bathroom.
Might as well film a lid. Now it's confirmed. The body you've been seeing since the nukes got stolen is a clone from Ortmeyer's facility. Mr. 17, who could just be a 48. I mean, the guy was dumb enough not to look back. Just ignore when I tried to grow to him, just remove that from your memory. On your way back to the church, we see Geyser holding Vittorio captive, which only means one thing.
My son, I knew you will come back. Please, take this. It will protect you and keep you from harm. Pray for me, my friend, and promise me you will follow the right path. Promise me to live your life the right way. Promise me to follow your calling.
I promise. You have been a friend to me. But I must leave this place. As you see, I can be of better use elsewhere.
My son, always watch your step. Carry this crucifisso, that symbol of the good things in human beings.
Thank you, Father. I must leave. Always knew I never belonged in this world. I wasn't made for this. But I'll never forget those who betrayed me and never failed my trust. I'll be carrying nothing from Contrano but this lesson. Never trust anyone and rely on your instincts. Forget the past. To find peace here. So, I'll seek justice for myself. I'll choose the truth I like.
And with that, the credits roll, bringing end to 47's attempt at being Christian, and with a killer story at that. And I'm sure you're wondering, should I play this game that is well above 2 decades old? Yes. Yes. Making the game work will take you a solid 2 hours just fault finding and making sure that an older version of DirectX is running on your PC, but just rummage around Reddit and you'll be golden. Only for you to find out that the game itself is janky as shit. You're not going to be able to stealth your way through any mission without having a guide open, as the game randomly initiates combat if you stray away from what IOI intended for you to do, which is actually quite sad. The game itself has beautiful stealth set pieces just begging for you to put the gun away, but then you mess up a step which you had no knowledge of, and you fucking fail. The game even has a first-person mode with it just begging you to treat like a COD game with an okay implementation of stealth. I don't recommend this game as a stealth game, but more as a Euro jank shooter. I'm sure you've been seeing that most, if not all, of my gameplay has involved me filling my targets with lead instead of finding a secluded area to off them. So just turn off your brain and go in guns blazing, my guy. Don't worry, bro. Just trust the process and get the psychopath rating at the end of the mission. It won't affect the story in the slightest. I mean, the Hitman series started off as a love letter to John Woo movies, with it being a game where a guy shoots up a Chinese restaurant. But then it manifested to a Bond-esque stealth game, and the world of assassination games still aren't stealth games. They're just puzzle games with shooting and stealth interwoven into it. I've been a fan of Hitman ever since Silent Assassin, playing it on my dad's work computer in primary school, and never looked back. I sort of kind of got scared of contracts though. It's more of a horror game than a stealth game. Seeing the growth of IO Interactive throughout the years was amazing. From peaking with Blood Money, then disappearing to make mobile games masking as console games, I got scared. I thought they didn't actually get any money off the Hitman series, but then seeing them come back with Absolution, ooh. Wait, what the fuck? I actually love Absolution, as it's more similar to the older games with its fucky story and janky controls, as it was their first integration of the Glacier engine into the Hitman series. But then it evolved into the Hitman everyone knows and loves today, and no, go away. Go do something normal to life. This video is shorter than normal. My PC just died and it woke up some core memories in my life, and the trauma made me remember Hitman Silent Assassin. You can find me on all major socials, as I have a laptop and Mobicel to live off of now. I have a Patreon if you want to help me get a new PC, and maybe I'll make more videos. It'll probably make me fast at making my videos. I don't know, bro. Maybe I'll even make higher quality content as a tax write-off, you know? I'll mostly be using it to buy drugs.